was this week, 2 years ago, Steve passed?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
2 years yesterday, Steve passed. So that's that's 2 years. That's wild. That's pretty interesting. Last year we celebrated Steve's passing and Steve's memory, and this year we're going to do a little something as well. We got a video of Boy from Old Perlican with Steve playing, which we're going to throw back to as well. But yeah, it is sort of that anniversary, so that's always time for reflection. So I mentioned that we, were talking about Steve a little bit, and Allison found an old video that we thought would show. So this is Steve's favorite song. For those of you who don't know, Steve was our drummer for 7 years, I believe it was. He passed away 2 years ago from after a battle with cancer, and it's been an interesting time ever since. Dave Lawrence, of course, has been helping out with the transition and everything, and it's been an interesting time for sure. But we still do remember Steve. This was one of Steve's favorite songs. He used to always say, like after every show, we'd be finished and he'd smoke a joint then, because he didn't like to get high before the shows, and then he'd smoke a joint after, and then he'd be like, "Can we play this song?" And it was always his favorite tune. So we'd always end up doing this one as a second or third encore, or even after the show was torn down. But this is a song called "Boy from Old Perlican." There, Barry, when you're ready.
Stranded in Nashville, I'm a boy from Old Perlican. I went busking down Broadway, made $4 a minute, and I'm homesick and I'm wishing I was still back home fishing. But all those times are gone. How strange to be in Tennessee, singing Newfoundland songs. Crossed over the border, beneath the light from the stars. I had the luck of the Irish, I had my daddy's guitar. It was a Gibson J45, gonna keep me alive, comfort me midnight till dawn. How strange to be in Tennessee, singing Newfoundland songs. I know it isn't Hank Williams, but I could sing him as well. Jimmy Rogers, Blue Yodel, I sing a lefty. Well, I'm a stranger here in Tennessee. I'm a boy from round the bay. Yeah, but I know how to sing, boys. I know how to play. 'Cause my daddy taught me these words, taught me these chords, taught me before he passed on. How strange to be in Tennessee, singing hard times, singing Kid on the Pond. I know if there's one strange consolation in these desperate times, all of these Nashville songwriters are all trying to look like Ron Hines. How strange to be in Tennessee, singing Newfoundland songs. pretty. I was contacted by a writer this week.
There we go. Oh, no, that's all good. That's, boom. That's my fault. That's my fault for not having the remote there and ready, you know? I gotta get more on top of this stuff. Yeah, it's always neat to look back on those things. Anyway, Steve, we miss you, man. We love you. Kimberly and the girls, sending our best to you as always.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear about your recent frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. Sometimes it's okay to ignore the facts all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Close truths are dangerous, rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. Sometimes it's okay to look outside your door. It's okay also to clean your dirty floors. Why don't you just wash your hands all of the time? No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this